We had a comment on one of our recent videos from Graham from Aberdeenshire that he'd like to see more videos on walks in the local area. So Dooders and I are going to go out and do the Beauly circuit.
And there's a place in the Scottish Highlands, it's so peaceful, time just melts away. My van is packed and I'm camping at Beauly Holiday. Beauly Holiday Park, Beauly Holiday Park.
So we're just coming on to the Lovat Bridge now. This crosses the River Beauly. So just coming off the bridge on the Beauly side. Now the road actually, if you look at very old maps, used to then go down the riverbank there, but obviously since the car was invented they took the road this way. Lovat Bridge was actually built by Thomas Telford, completed in 1814, and it was paid for by Lord Lovat actually. A little bit of local trivia for you. So we're going to go down this side. This is a private road, so you can't take any cars down here. If you're not staying at the park, the closest parking is actually in Beauly. So just as we come down this path, we come to a building called Corfe House. It's about 300 years old. I think it was a coaching station or something originally. It's now used by the scientists that look after the River Beauly. So we're going to turn right here and go up along this track. So we're going to follow this bit of tarred road for a few hundred metres, and then we're going to turn up where the pylons are. You can just see them up there, so we can get off the road and Dooders there can get off the leash. So just after the pylons we come to this gate, and there's a little track that goes up just behind this gate. Now we're off the main road. We can let Dooders off the leash. Should also be very careful. There is some places around here that have sheep and cattle and what have you, so keep a close eye on your dog, but it's a good opportunity for him to have a run around. So once we come over the hill, we're going to come down to a bit of some woods. Looks like the path can go either way, but you want to take the left hand side. You can get to the same place by going the right, but this one's a better way. I have seen deer in here a few times and foxes as well. Turning the path here, we're going to go left, we're going to go down, and it's going to take us close to the river. we're getting back close to the river. There's a few houses around. There's going to be more people around, so I'm going to put Noodles back on the leash. So we're coming past Beaufort Castle. That used to be the clan seat for the Frasers of Lovat. And we're going to carry on back through and cut through the woods again here and just follow up along the river bank of the Beauly. One interesting thing we've come across on the path here is this fence post. You tend to find these on some of the older estates. They're made of cast iron. The styling of them has actually got quite an interesting background. I can't remember the name of the battle, but after one of the battles between the English and the French, they actually recovered a lot of French cannons which were useless to them. So they started using them as fence posts and gate posts. You can find them in London. That style was replicated to make these. This one has actually lost it, but there was a rounded top, and that was actually originally they put cannonballs in the top to seal them. It's quite an interesting little find. We're just coming through another little section of woods. I think it's in May. This area just gets absolutely grown up with bluebells, and it's really, really beautiful and really worth seeing. Across here, these little like scratch marks on the ground. What they actually are badger snuffle marks. We've got quite a few badgers in the area, so that's what that is. So we're getting close to the bridge again. More or less made the whole circuit. One interesting fact about the bridge: it actually partially collapsed in 1891. There was a big flood. I'm going to do another video on the bridge by itself, because there's a lot of fascinating history that's connected to it. So we hope you enjoyed that tour of the Beauly circuit, and if you want to see more videos, please leave a comment in the comments section down below. We'd also really appreciate if you can give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
My van is packed and I'm camping at Beauly.